Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, Volkswagen scandal may be coming to a close here shortly because the court system and VW have now agreed to a settlement. It is $15 billion, most of that money going to a lot of government entities. But if you own one of the scandal machines, you've got a two-way out of this situation. Now, either you can keep the car, hoping the Volkswagen someday, somehow could come up with an actual fix for this vehicle, which is ever looking like it may be an impossibility moving forward, or you can actually sell your car back to Volkswagen, no matter if you own the vehicle outright, if you're leasing the car, or making payments on the machine. Volkswagen is going to give you pre-scandal value on the vehicle, and all you have to do is fill out a claims form to get this deal in motion. You also get a little extra kickback as well. Between $5,000 and $10,000 will go into your pocket for your trouble, so to speak. Now, if you're kind of on the fence of just exactly what you're going to do with your diesel scandal machine, you do have a fair amount of time because this window of opportunity is open till 2018, September of 2018, so you got a fair amount of time. One of the fallouts that we talked about a couple of weeks ago about the diesel scandal was Audi's World Endurance Championship race team. There was a rumor that the vehicles would go silent after the year of 2017. Well, apparently now that is true, but it won't be after 2017. It's going to be after this season, the year of 2016, as Volkswagen Group as a whole is going to move away from the diesel program, especially from their endurance racing diesel program. They're going to be moving over to another race series, that being Audi. Instead of just funding a Formula E team, they're going to start their own factory works team that'll possibly could crop up next year. So we'll wait and see on that front. Next up on the list, Mercedes-Benz showing off the brand new E63 AMG. Now, this vehicle comes in two different variants, one being the E63, one being the E63S. Both of them using a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 that's hooked up to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and both vehicles will be all-wheel drive. If you get the base version E63 AMG, it comes with 563 horsepower and 553 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 comes in at 3.4 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles an hour. Now, if you go with the E63S, that vehicle comes with 603 horsepower and 627 pounds-feet of torque. Be able to do 0 to 60 in just 3.3 seconds with a top speed of 186 miles an hour. Both vehicles will ride on fully adjustable air suspension. Also, if you go with the S version, you can get ceramic brakes on all four corners. This vehicle will be hitting dealer showrooms in the summer of 2017. The most powerful E-Class ever built. Next up on the list, Mercedes-Benz showing off the brand new E-Class. Now, if you're like me, raise your hand if you thought this was never going to happen. All the rumors about Mercedes-Benz building a pickup truck, I always thought was kind of a joke. But now here we are. Here's these two machines. The white vehicle is the stylish Explorer, what Mercedes is calling it, and the yellow one being the powerful Adventurer, that being the one on those big Super Swamper tires. Now, both of the vehicles will come with a diesel V6, and that's pretty much all we know about these machines. However, there is another interesting caveat. These vehicles are going to be going on sale in Europe, Africa, Latin America, and in Australia. But oddly enough, not in North America. The United States and Canada, they sell more trucks than any other place on the planet. Mercedes-Benz, what are you thinking? So this could be interesting. There could be a deal where they could sell this vehicle stateside, or North America, I should say. But we'll have to wait and see on both of those fronts. So maybe it will happen, maybe it won't. But I still can't believe that they're going to build a pickup truck. Next up on the list, Chevrolet took the brand new Camaro ZL1 to the Nürburgring Nordschleife Loop Thanks to that LSA supercharged 6.2-liter V8 making 650 horsepower and 650 pounds-feet of torque that has shifted to that brand new 10-speed automatic transmission, this vehicle was able to go 11.67 seconds quicker than the outgoing ZL1. This is a pretty impressive feat to get a vehicle down to just 7 minutes 29.60 seconds around the Nordschleife loop. That's hugely fast for a basically big, large muscle car. This car has a lot of power, a lot of grunt, and a lot of performance for the value to get a car that can go that fast around the Nordschleife loop and cost you just over 60 grand. This thing is a bargain indeed. Sticking with the Nürburgring, you've probably seen pictures of this vehicle or videos of this vehicle pounding around the old Nordschleife loop. And it's got a lot of people wondering just what exactly is going on. Obviously, it looks like a Hyundai Veloster, possibly in full camo. But with all the aero work and the big wide track and everything, this thing looks pretty serious. In fact, it looks a lot like the RM16, that mid-engine concept that they showed off a couple of years ago, or actually it was earlier this year. It's going to be interesting to see just what exactly Hyundai may have up their sleeve with their whole in-performance lines that's going to be coming up with all their performance variants of all their vehicles up and down the lineup that is coming very soon. Could this be a flagship machine for that particular grade? We'll have to wait and see. I can't imagine them actually putting a mid-engine Veloster into production, but maybe we'll know a whole lot more about this. Maybe it's hiding something underneath it. Maybe something we'll learn about very shortly, because Hyundai is not saying a dang word on this particular situation. So we'll keep our ears to the old interwebs and see if they come up with some sort of answer about what's going on with this machine. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. The link's down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.